Alright, so this is iMovie when you have it open. You go right here to import your pictures from your videos from your iPad. It usually pops up before you even get a chance to click it. Um, this will be all your videos from your iPad right here. You can, you're gonna wanna uh, go right here, not right there. Select manual so you can uncheck all of them and only select the ones you want because you're probably not going to want all the videos on your iPad unless you only have these videos. But I only want these four or whatever, and then you import the ones that you want and name it to whatever project you want. So Jenna, and just do full whatever, and then import those. And that'll take however long. Little uh, progress bar under each video right there. Obviously, the longer the clip, the longer it'll take to import. So I'm just going to fast forward through this so this video won't be as long. Okay, so then once all those are imported, I'll tell you, however, whatever it is, you just click done down here, and they should be added to events up here under whatever year it is. It might separate it into days if your videos are from different days. I'm just going to put them all in the same day just for make it easier. Okay, so here's all your clips in the same day, probably sorted by uh, when you made them. So then you want to go to File, New Project, no theme. That's fine. Name it whatever. That's all fine. It'll start you off in a new project down here. And then so you're gonna take your you can select pieces of it or right click and select the entire thing. Drag it down to the bottom. This is where you edit it. Um, Move this bar over to see less of it so it fits in the screen better. You can drag them all in there at once. You can select pieces of it like that, or right click and hit select all, and it'll select the whole thing. You can split it up into whatever later. That's what I always do because it's easier. So now they're all in the order you want them. Just whatever. You can hit the space bar and it'll give you a little preview of what it's going to look like. Turn up the volume. Here, there's no sound of mine because my screen recording doesn't have volume. I put my voice in later. So now it's just going through my clips, showing you where it is while it's playing. Okay. Okay, so now let's say you want to split this clip up. You don't want however much of it. Just select where you want it. You can scroll along here and find where you want it to be cut out or whatever. Select that part, right click it, split the clip. Okay, so now it splits it, just cuts it right wherever you have it. It doesn't do anything but split it. So when you play it, it's still just as smooth as if it was together. Okay, now you can select whatever part and delete it if you don't want it. So if you can select the middle part or wherever, split it no matter where it is. You can delete that part. Now it cut out the whole beginning part where she was standing up there doing nothing. Went right to where she was sliding down. This is on Johnson, by the way. It's pretty stupid. Okay, so here's in the middle. You want to split out the part where she's in the, just going down. So I split it and deleted that part. So now it just cuts right from the beginning to the end. Okay. And then it goes right to all the other ones. Now, if you want to make it look a little better or whatever, if you're teaching and then you're going to the students or whatever, you can put in a transition so it just like blends it from going from you onto the students in their groups or whatever. So there's a nice little transition, I guess. It makes it look a little nicer. It doesn't just cut right to stuff. Okay, so here's another trim method. You can just trim to selection where it cuts out everything but what you selected. I usually don't do that. Now here you can, here's where if your video is tilted, you want to hit crop. Sometimes it's up in the corner down there, but sometimes it's right here. It's right in the middle there. You can turn it. Okay, so then it'll just play, and then it'll be turned. Okay, and then whatever, same thing right here. If you want to take this part, split it, and then take that section, and see the little crop, it's not there anymore, it's a volume. You're gonna highlight it and use this crop button and then rotate it right up there, and then you're done. And it'll play along, and then it'll be rotated like that. We'll switch back, whatever. You can add different transitions over here. There's a bunch of different ones. Not necessary, but make it look a little nicer. I'll just fade into as a cross zoom. Alright, so you got it how you want it. You want to export it. So you go up to share and then export. You want to hit export to QuickTime because I don't know. I don't know what that means, I guess. I always do share, export movie. Depends on your camera. 720p probably take less time, but if you want 1080p, it'll be a little clear, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the camera you use. I don't know. Export. This will get it all together so you can just attach it to a document or whatever, and it won't be like this, all chopped up. It'll be all one, and this will take pretty long. The longer it is, the longer it'll take. This is only 28 seconds, so and it's taking 6 minutes. So I don't know. Might be faster on a different computer, but I'll fast forward to this. Alright, so when that's done, it'll save it to wherever you saved it to. So it'll go right to my desktop up here in the top right corner. So then see it. It's all one now, just in a QuickTime format. Everything's just all together. So you can click on this movie up here. And it'll open up in QuickTime. You can either export it to YouTube right here on the computer you're using, sign in with your YouTube stuff. I'm not going to do it, but you can do it, or you could just save it to a flash drive. So that's it. That should give you a good start, I guess. You can play around, put stuff in there like this, the end, whatever. figure it out.